It makes the biggest visual difference. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. You look like a normal human.
Trying. So here we go. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. It is the Filipino Zerg in the pink. This is EnDerr.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Dragon Scales, we have the Polish Protoss player representing Team Blazer. It is Krystianer. Here we go. And if you're in the chat, you have a couple of minutes to yourselves to place your bets on who you think is going to advance on to the grand finals. Is it going to be EnDerr or is it going to be Krystianer? It is up to you to decide. Place your bets.
Gamble. Throw all your money away.
Yeah.
You know, most gamblers give up right before they make it big.
Asher, that is
never
awful.
give up.
What are you saying right now? That is awful
Never
advice.
surrender.
Oh god.
Sell the house.
Put the house on EnDerr, Poppy. Put it on EnDerr. Let's go. Let's go. Look, really, if you're not putting the house on people when you're betting, like, what are you doing with your life right now? You know, really, you just
you gotta go all in. You gotta believe in yourself.
You gotta commit.
Everything that you do, you gotta do with confidence.
Exactly. Otherwise, that's how you fail.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
Oh god.
Apply that to everything in your life. Don't think about it. Just do it. Put all the risk on it.
Cue to Chase betting on some football matches last night. Oh no.
True. Let's go, Bryden.
Shaking my head. For now, though, we do have a hatch gas pool, a standard opener here from EnDerr. It's important to point that out because, again, he is from Southeast Asia. He's been known to be quite aggressive in nature. So far as standard stuff here, and yeah, unfortunately, actually, he may have been watching Go Joey. Actually, I'm not too sure. He may have been watching Krystianer's previous series.
Why do you say that?
Oh, just because he was waiting for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What do you reckon he's going to do different?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Look, you're just talking about it. You know, these Zerg players, you know, they can gather some information about their players, but they're just going to do what they want to. You know, they play with feeling, Bobby, with feeling. Yeah.
They play with they put Poppy in charge.
Yeah. That's why I love him, Bobby. That's why I love him. They're good.
The way to play Zerg.
Yeah. Unironically. As for now, standard opener from Krystianer is going to be going for a Stargate. Oracle first is going to be spotted by EnDerr, so he's fully aware of the standard opener of his opponent.
Yeah, sees everything. It's all looking pretty normal here for Krystianer. Should be a fast force as well, as we do have these couple adepts just looking to put on a little bit of pressure. Oh, and it does miss the Evo block there, but the shots aren't quite synced up for these adepts, so that definitely could have turned out worse here. 3 drones going to be going down either way.
3 workers, not too bad for 2 adepts, as you said. Could have been better for Krystianer, could have been worse for EnDerr, but he does manage to clean them up. The Oracle's making its way across the map. Lings are likewise moving out to delay that expansion, as Krystianer does delay his expansion by throwing down more tech.
Yeah. Okay, it's going to be a Robo coming down first. This is what he did against Mio when he did scout out the very early Evo and had to be a little bit more safe. This time it's no Twilight Council yet, though, so it looks like he's trying to keep his options open, but there we go. No, the Twilight Council does go down, so this is very similar to how he played against Mio, which did turn out to be a 3-gate and a Templar Archives into his 3rd base.
Yeah. Go Joey.
What did I say? Mio. I said Mio.
Yeah.
Go Zerg.
Insert
Zerg.
Yeah, it's very understandable. Very understandable. Oh my god. But yeah, as you mentioned, it's going to be the same reaction here from Krystianer. He hasn't seen as like a visceral of a response from EnDerr, like going for a big all-in or going for an Evo chamber, but nonetheless, he's playing this out safe. Oh, we do see a big surround though. 1 adept does go down. A 2nd adept gets picked off as well.
Yeah, a couple of depths going down. We do have the 4-gate coming out for Krystianer. Still hasn't thrown down that third Nexus. It is going to be going down now, but EnDerr hasn't spotted that yet. He will be going for a Bane Nest and Evo behind this. So if it was going to be a depths, it would have been a very interesting hold coming out for EnDerr.
Yeah, it would have been very close here for EnDerr, as he did dip into the main base with that Overlord. He did see the additional gateways on the way, but he hasn't seen everything yet. As you mentioned before, I believe EnDerr, he hasn't even seen the third, but he has seen some transferring workers, so he should be able to piece together that there is an expansion going on. I'm a little bit concerned. I do feel like roaches are going to be necessary. Banelings are being morphed in. Again, he may be misreading this a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you did talk about it before. He did get to watch that, potentially get to watch that previous game with Go Joey, so he will know that it's a possibility that this isn't Glaives, that it's instead going to be this Archon play, and he definitely knows now.
Yeah, plenty of queens are in position. A lot of hull damage is dealt to that war prison. It looks like a couple of overlords are going to be going down, but for the most part, Krystianer is gaining value here, and EnDerr has to make use of this Ling Bane. Again, the Banelings are a little bit useless for the time being, but they're waddling across the map. Or the Lings do get spotted moving out there by these Archons.
Yeah, he's going to be dodging the Archons for now, and if it's just a couple Lings moving out, there is still the possibility that Krystianer will think they are spotting Lings, as it is going to be a massive Bane bust. The Bane's waddling on here to try to catch maybe some transferring workers, maybe the workers at the third. I'm not really sure how much they're going to be able to get done, but the Lings should be able to clean up these probes.
Yeah, I mean, these Banelings, they do zone away anything else on the ground, and the probes are going to be going down one after the other. The Banelings finally do full, but 10 workers go down here. A good trade for EnDerr.
Yeah, not bad at all. 10 workers going down. Fourth base is being established by the Zerg as well as his lair, so he will be able to go more comfortably up into just a pretty standard setup at this point.
Yeah, he's got his 4 gases. He's getting his 6 gases. Roach Warren is done. Roach Speed should be on the way momentarily as well, and EnDerr is looking pretty comfortable overall. Krystianer is in a rough position, just because his third base was already delayed because of the opener, and his economy has been delayed as well. Lings, they come back in, but a big stasis trap does slow this down.
Yeah, perfectly timed on that stasis trap there, so this run by not going to be getting anything done, and Krystianer's got all the time in the world to think about how he wants to deal with that. Meanwhile, he is starting to bank up Immortals back at home as well as going for charge. I do think that he has the potential to go for a big 3-base push here.
Oh yeah, exactly. That Immortal count is getting insane. As you pointed out, we have 3 Immortals, a 4th on the way, and a Roach army can crumble against the might of this death bull of an army that Krystianer is building up. He's also being a little bit annoying across the map. He's been harassing with these Archons, and he has kept them alive, so far really good control here from Krystianer. We'll see how hard he can hit. We'll see if EnDerr can get ready for the eventual push here from our Protoss.
Yeah, fantastic control from Krystianer, and that means that he will have this Prism alive as well to start reinforcing this with Zealot Warpins, which is going to be very important. Looks like EnDerr has pieced together that something's coming his way, because he is just making units for the time being. Plenty of Roaches, plenty of Banes as well. He's positioning himself to try to deal with the drop into the main, but this is going to hit real hard with those 4 Immortals.
Yeah, there's 4 Immortals, 6 Archons. We're warping in a wave of Zealots. We have a couple of Sentries for Force Fields. EnDerr is trying to muster up his army. Roach Speed will finish up just in time for this attack, but there are no Ravagers.
It's a good concave here, but there is just not that many Roaches at all. The Queen's going to do what they can. Looks like they are going to be ignoring the Prism at least for now, but oh my goodness, the power units for the Protoss make mincemeat of the Zerg army, and I just don't think there's anything here that can deal with these Immortals.
Yeah, exactly. EnDerr was caught with his pants down. He had drone up to 80, maybe a little bit too greedy in the end. He had no idea that a big all-in was coming his way. He's going to be harassing across the map. He does get into the mineral line. A lot of probes go down, but he's going to be losing everything else. He cannot deal with this army.
Yeah, it's good, but it's just not enough. There's nothing that's going to be able to take out these power units here for the Protoss, and with that Prism still there, he can continue to make Zealots. It's going to be too much for EnDerr to deal with. GG.
GG, well played. A solid push there from Krystianer. I was a little bit concerned that he had stumbled too much economically. They had taken too many losses. But again, EnDerr was just a little bit too greedy towards the end there. He did drone up to, I think it was like 75 or 76. It was cutting a lot of corners. By the time the army did push in, again, there were no Ravagers, there were no Lings or Banelings to support, just Roaches and Queens, and it just wasn't enough from the Zerg.
Yeah, Krystianer did a good job there, just hiding that Immortal count and keeping keeping EnDerr in the dark there, and EnDerr just not quite getting the full picture.
Oh, exactly, and that was a solid game one from Krystianer. We'll see if he can keep things going. We'll see if he can keep up that momentum moving on into the finals, as Krystianer has been just mowing his way through so many Zerg players, and there's another Zerg player waiting for him in the finals.
Yeah, that's right, but still another game to go here.
Still,
EnDerr can pull it back.
Yeah, still another game indeed. So hopefully we can get a full series out of this. Hopefully we can get a full best of 3 as we are going to be getting ready for game number 2. Again, Krystianer was coming in as one of the big names to have a deep run. I did appreciate that Miyamika did force Wayne to go all the way to the ace match. Again, Miyamika was, probably a good contender for that top 2 spot as well. We'll see if EnDerr can do the same.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see just how far the Zergs can go here, as we are going to be heading into that next match. And didn't quite catch which map that was going to be. Oh, okay. First time on Babylon today, I think it is.
True. Yeah, there we go. We're getting the full bingo card sorted out here for tonight. Getting every single map except for Neo Humanity. We haven't been on Neo Humanity yet.
Fine, it's not a real map.
True. Oh my god, we may get it in the best of 5 later on tonight, but I would not be opposed to having a bit of a break. It's okay. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But here we go. We are going to be getting those beeps heading on in, and Krystianer definitely looking in command in that last game. If he's able to take this one down 2-0, we will be getting that maybe sort of expected match of Wayne versus Krystianer as our grand final.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see if that's what we get, or if that is going to be denied as we are getting into our second game. And here we go. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Babylon, we have the pink Zerg player from the land of the Philippines. It is EnDerr.
And in the top left-hand corner of the map is the blue Protoss for Blazer. This is Krystianer.
I love what Istan said in the chat. He's like, they say the house always wins. That's why you bet the house, right?
Yeah,
True.
of course. Whoever bets the most houses. So if someone else bets a house, you have to beat 2 houses.
There you go. Just double down. Extra house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just borrow someone else's house. Tell them you pay them back with an extra house.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, look, if you bet a house and if you win, you do get a second house.
Yeah.
Hey.
Basically no risk at all. It's fine.
Oh god, as we do see EnDerr just going for a hatch gas pool standard opener, and Krystianer, he's going to confirm that with this probe scout, just making sure everything is on the up and up.
Yeah, no pool first, no 12 pool, nothing like that. Probably not a good map for a 12 pool.
You can 12 pool on any map. Yeah. If you really try
Just have to want it.
Exactly. No, unfortunately, that's not what we're getting from EnDerr. Not yet. Likewise, we have a standard opener, Gate Expand into a Cyber Core from Krystianer. Everything is looking as it should.
Yeah, I mean, Krystianer's been going for Stargate players pretty much every game here, and seeing him put that pylon in the same position again, I think that's still what we're going to be seeing here. Looks like he does have a pretty flexible decision tree coming out from the Stargate opener, where he can be, a little bit more safe with that kind of 2-base play, and depending on how much damage he takes, decide whether he wants to go into an all-in from there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as you mentioned, we haven't really seen Twilight Council openers out of Krystianer at all so far, and I'm sure he has it within him to do so, but at least in current era, or currently, he's just not really too fond of it. He doesn't feel the need to really risk too much by going for Glaive Adepts, and I don't blame him. It's been looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think against these Sea Zergs that are more aggressive, like to go for the early Roach Warrens, early Bane Nests, things like that, probably doesn't make the most sense to be going for Glaives, but it is just going to be a standard opener coming out so far from EnDerr. as that Adept is going to be scouting around. We do have that Shade heading into the natural just to check on the drone count, going to be making sure that there's no kind of Ling floods or anything like that coming his way. And Krystianer has been able to get quite a lot of damage with the 2 Adept dive pretty much every game that we've seen him in so far.
Yeah, we'll see if he can do it once again, as the Adepts are going to be shading into the natural base. They can one-shot workers. They do bypass the natural base for now. They shade all the way into the main base. We do have a couple of links to meet up with them. And can we zone these Adepts away? So far we can. Up, up.
Yeah, good macro so far from EnDerr. He is going to be looking to try to take down that yellow health Adept. But unfortunately, all of these Lings do get picked off. And he is taking a lot of damage to these Adepts right now.
Yeah, 3 workers go down. We lose control of the main base. Why? Because EnDerr, he's setting everything across the map. He's flooding everything here towards the natural base. We do see Krystianer. He sees it with his Oracle. He throws down a wall, and he doesn't have a third base. He's not too exposed.
Yeah, he does throw down that quarters because it builds a little bit faster than the gate, but he has the Stalker in the wall with the shield battery, so even if it was a Bane bust, he would be in a great position. And this Adept is just continuing to rack up the damage here. Already 9 kills on that Adept, quite a few of those Lings, but still significant damage. And it feels like this game is really falling apart here for EnDerr.
Yeah, you can see that reflected in the worker counts. Like, instead of making drones, he made all these Lings, and he has to use them, but we can see that Krystianer, he's more than happy to play 2 base again. We have a Twilight Council, a Robo on the way. He's not exposing himself. He's not going to get caught out by trying to take a 3rd base and trying to expand. He's happy to just stay on 2 bases for now.
Yeah, that's right. EnDerr once again going to be putting some pressure on here with those Lings, but with the Stalker and Adept in the wall and the battery with plenty of energy, there's really not much to be done here. Feels like EnDerr running out of options for getting himself back into this game.
Yeah, exactly. As this Oracle is raining down upon this 3rd base, 5 drones have gone down, and EnDerr's economy is still in shambles. Krystianer is going for a 2 base all in. We have a massive gateway explosion.
Yeah, I was not expecting that, and EnDerr gets the full scout on this as well, so this is maybe trouble for Krystianer. I feel like this is one of the only ways that EnDerr can win from here.
Yeah, so basically Krystianer, he's putting it all on the table, you know, he's laying it all out. The cards are revealed. I don't play poker, but yeah, with this EnDerr, he's gonna be able to prepare back at home. As long as he doesn't drone up too much, he could maybe defend. It's very possible that even upon seeing what's coming his way, can he stop it?
In poker terms, he revealed the flop.
Excuse me? What did he reveal?
The flop.
The flop?
Yeah, he flopped it out.
He did flop it out. You know, the crowd is in awe. He's expanding.
Yeah, they like it.
Yeah. 3rd base is going to be denied, but Krystianer, he can commit to the attack. Charge is about to finish up, and again, he can warp in 8 Zealots at a time. Oh boy, and can EnDerr hold on? Can he keep up, as he does have a wave of roaches?
Yeah, EnDerr's got a pretty good amount of units here to defend this. We do have a few more Zealots being warped in here.
Oh.
It's really going to be all about how much damage he can get on these Archons and whether he can keep the Archons off the Lings, but the Lings going to be engaging those Zealots a little bit too early. All of those do go down, and it looks like EnDerr might just be falling to this attack.
Yeah, exactly. The flop is out, and EnDerr, he's trying to hold on here with his roaches. He pulls back with his queens, but the Zealots, they hold position in the mirror line. 12 drones go down. We can warp in wave after wave of Zealots, and Krystianer cannot be stopped.
Yeah, the Archons, they walk in, they start blasting, and everything goes down. GG is called. Krystianer will be punching his ticket to the grand final.
GG, well played. Congratulations to Krystianer for advancing on here in a powerful display of PvZ. My condolences to EnDerr. He had a good run making it this far, but his run does end in the semifinals.
Yeah, Krystianer's anti-Czerg formula is looking very solid at this point.
Oh yeah, very powerful stuff. We are going to be heading over to the European server for the grand finals. I wonder if we're going to be seeing a very different Protoss in the finals. You mentioned that, again, we saw some really defensive play against EnDerr, against Gogo Joey. We'll see if he does something similar against Wayne. You know, I know Wayne is obviously from Europe, but he's also a really aggressive Zerg player, so, I mean, you know, he may be more C than we give him credit for.
Yeah, I do feel like Wayne is going to be probably heading into a bit of a later game than our Zergs. But as you said, he does have it within him to go for more aggressive things. I feel like it's entirely possible we see something like a 12 pool coming out from him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. As we are heading over to the land of Europe, we are getting ready for the finals, and predictions will soon be open for said finals. And Asher, why don't you let the people know if they enjoyed this tournament, if they want to support this tournament as well, how can they do it? How can they do it, Asher?
Oh, you can send your firstborn child to Light VIP.
Do I need more kids?
Yes.
God.
Or you can hit up the Patreon as well. We do, obviously, if you're not able to and you just want to stay here and watch, that's super helpful for us as well. But if you do want to support these kind of events, if you like seeing these big lineups, want to see the lineups get bigger and get stronger as well, you can contribute on Patreon. You can also contribute directly to the match arenas, which will go into the prize pools. I believe all the proceeds go into the prize pools. Is that right?
Yep.
So yeah, if you want to support, that's how you can do it.
There you go. The commands are available in the chat for Patreon, for Matcherino. So that's all available if you want to support us, if you want to support the tournament, if you want to support StarCraft, then you can. You can do so. Otherwise, yeah, just, stick around and follow us here. This is a bi-weekly tournament, so every 2 weeks we do host a Sparkling Tuna Cup. There are sometimes exceptions, especially if there are qualifiers, like DreamHack qualifiers going on, then we do typically put our events on hiatus, just because the ESL Pro Tour, of course, takes priority, and we don't want to take away from that. So that is also, that is kind of typically the only reason why we would kind of put our events on hiatus. Outside of that, though, every 2 weeks, we got you covered with the Tuna Cup. Sparkling Tuna Cup.